What's going on, everybody? I am JB, and I'm back with a video dealing with these here cigars. Guys, I want to discuss with you a cigar that I recently had that I enjoyed, guys. I'm trying something different. I wanted to do cigar reviews that could inform you guys about the cigars from a layman's point of view, somebody who's not an aficionado. I just been in cigars probably a couple of years now, and just want to share with you my thoughts in case you were interested in enjoying you a fine cigar. As you see, my beautiful humidor here. Just got some more in today, actually. And so I can't wait to get them. I'm going to just be keeping them in the humidor, and I may do a review on those as we come along. I'm not going to discuss them right now. Today, guys, what I've been trying to do is see if I can just go ahead and enjoy a cigar, come back and talk to you guys about it and see how that goes. Seeing as, I'm not smoking indoors anymore right now because, I got a newborn on the way. Expecting a baby girl any moment now. I say that, but I'm looking at probably another month before my baby girl comes. And so, I don't want to be smoking in the house. I've stopped doing that a long time. We moved into this new apartment, and since I moved into this apartment, no smoking in this apartment. So that's it. My wife, so though she didn't mind a cigar smoke, didn't want to do it for the baby. And so that's that. Sacrifices we make for our loved ones, right? So with that, guys, I enjoy my cigars outside. But I still want to discuss them with you guys, and that's why I haven't really done any cigar content since then. It's been a long time. But I want to discuss them with you in case you want to go and find some yourself. My point of view, guys, is not professional. My palate is not that developed where I can pick out chocolate all the time and this and then the third. But, hey, I can let you know whether or not it's a good stick. Maybe you want to try it for yourself, all right? Because that's what I go off of. Does it taste good to me? Is it nice? Is it harsh? Those kind of deals. That's what I deal with. All right. And my palate has developed over time. I used to like real mild cigars. Now I do like more full body cigars. And so, yeah, that's just how this goes. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are about this type of format. And if we could do more like this, I may do some changes where I actually show the cigar before I smoke it. Unfortunately, I've already smoked the cigar. And so we're going to discuss it. And today, guys, we're talking about Micallef Grande Bold Fina. That's a long name. But it's my first time trying this cigar, guys. It was a beautiful cigar. I'm actually going to just roll some footage of just how the cigar looked in my hand and just how it looked as I was smoking it here, so you can take a look at that. As I said, I've already smoked it, but I did take a picture of it for you guys. The Micallef has a Brazilian Fina wrapper. And it is from Nicaragua, so we have Nicaraguan binder and filler. All right, the one that I had today, guys, was a 6x54 Torpedo. It's built to be a medium to full body smoke. Guys, it was really, to me, more medium. It says medium to full body. Maybe it's the bigger ring gauge that I had. I don't know. Maybe it was a Torpedo. I don't know. But throughout the smoke, it was more medium body, So right in the middle. It wasn't too strong, it wasn't too light. Like, I actually feel like I was smoking a cigar. So, I could tell it could have been a little strong. But it just I didn't feel that full bodiness. Even as I smoked it down, and guys, I smoked it down to the nub. And I didn't get that full bodiness out of it, So usually when I see medium to full, I'm thinking like it starts off medium and then it goes to full as it gets further down the cigar. But it was just more medium to me. The wrapper was oily, guys. It had them oil pockets on there. If you see from the video clip, these little oil pockets on there just look like little pimple bumps. So that just shows the oils that kind of built up in the wrapper leaf. It was a beautiful wrapper. Real well constructed, guys. The cigar was put together well. The ash held up well. It was just good. It was a good cigar. As far as the construction, it was real good. I've seen some reviews about the cigar. Didn't see much. Like, I seen like one video, like two videos that seemed to be giving it some praise. One video was like kind of negative a little bit towards it. Well, two the videos were kind of negative about it. So, guys, it may be your liking, it may not be. For me, it was a pretty good cigar. Some people say spend a little less, whatever, for the Torpedo. I think mine was like $9 at a brick and mortar, and I think it was worth the $9. For a first time trying it. That's my opinion. So I would get it again. That's just my opinion. I would get it again. Now it was on the cool draw before I lit it up. It was a little sweetness, it's just a light sweetness on the cool draw before I lit it. It smelled nice. As far as I sniffed the cigar and stuff, it smelled nice, a pleasant aroma. And as I got into it, guys, it was a good draw. You know, I mean, it wasn't too. I don't like a draw that's too easy, but then again, I don't want to feel like I'm sucking through a milkshake. So it was a nice draw, real balanced. I really like that about it. So my first puff, my first draw was full of sweet cedar. That's what I got from it. Now, some people have said this cigar has some spice. It's like you get some sweetness and some spice in it. I didn't get much spice on the torpedo size. Maybe it was because of the size of the cigar. I don't know. Wasn't much spice. But just the sweetness was on that first draw. Other than that, it was just a sweet cedar. And then it just became just more cedar wood type deal. But it was very light, guys. No pepper like that I got from it. I was able to retro hell with just like even almost a full head of smoke, I should say. And like as I drew in the smoke, I was able to just put out like retro hell out of my nose, you know, almost all the smoke with no bite. So I mean, I don't know if it was much spice on that guy, but or much pepper, but I mean it was pleasant. The aftertaste wasn't bad, you know, it was just a woodsy aftertaste, a little cedar aftertaste, and it didn't last long. So it was pleasant. I paired this cigar with some coffee. With some creamers. I had some creamer coffee, but I use flavored creamers. So the creamer I use like a macchiato or something like that. It was nice. So coffee creamer, and I had a shot of the Buffalo Trace. Yeah, so you see my Buffalo Trace sitting right here. I had a shot of my Buffalo Trace inside of my coffee, and that was just a nice. I mean, just sitting outside in the nice sun or in the shade I was, and then just having my cup with my cigar. It was just a nice feeling and just chill. I enjoyed it. It was relaxing. So it paired well with the coffee. The only other notes I have here, guys, it was an even burn all the way out, like throughout the cigar. I didn't have to touch it up at all. I mean, it was constructed really well. And I thought after I got past the band, it would lose some of that construction, but it didn't. Only thing about the taste, the flavor, I had to purge it after the band because it started to get a little bitter once I got past the band. And I thought about, you know, throwing it off, but I forgot, guys. If you purge it, just blow through the cigar a little bit, get some of that bad smoke out, and then just continue to go through smoking the cigar, it'll be, you know, you'll kind of gain back some of that flavor, and that's what I did. And so once I purged it and began to continue to smoke, it got back pleasant again, and so it was good. The flavor was consistent. It didn't change or nothing like that throughout the cigar. It was pretty much the same all the way through, just a cedar woodsy type deal, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed the cigar, guys. Other than that, I said it had a good even burn all the way throughout. My smoking time on the torpedo size of 6x54 was an hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes of enjoying this beautiful cigar, and that I would recommend to anyone out there who wants to try it. Yeah, I would get it again. I don't know if I'll buy a box of it. I'll give it that much. I did rate it a 3 out of 5, so I wouldn't buy a box of it, you know. But you know, I mean, I would buy another just to keep in the humidor. To be fair, I did age that one in my humidor for a couple of months before I smoked it, and so yeah, I would recommend that. Maybe that's why I didn't have much of that spice, because when you let it sit in the humidor for a minute, it kind of it mellows it out. It kind of mellows the cigar out. So I think that's what happened, because I had it in my humidor for a while, and so I leave it. This is my humidor. It keeps the humidity and the temperature for me, and so I keep it about 70 degrees for the temperature and 65 humidity. And so that's where I set it at, and that's where I kind of like it. And so, yeah. So let me know, guys, if any cigars you think I should review. Like I said, there are a few here that I'm going to do as I try to see how this setup works. So trying something different here with the cigar videos and see how that works. And so anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you had the Micallef Grande Bold, the Fina, mighty fine. In the meantime, between time, I am JB. Remember, as always, Jesus is the way. Till next time, peace out.